Alright, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So last time we did a bunch of shopping around town, as well as following up with the whole murder investigation thing. Now we are going to go back to the Elfsong, because we rented a room there. But we're not quite ready for bed yet. We have a place that we can look at in the cellar. It's where the Emperor used to hide out. And this place is still a bloodbath from where we stopped a murder. And there's Dolor there, the would-be killer. Ooh, actually, I never did talk to the victim after the fact. I should go and do that. There you are.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I am so glad that monster was stopped.
Oh, me too, my love. Me too.
Alright, so we actually earned almost 1,000 gold for that. So that's pretty good. I mean, I guess I would be pretty grateful too if somebody saved my life. Right, so here we are, the Elfsong. Let's go back down into the cellar. We already dealt with the rats, and surprisingly the place didn't burn down despite the fact that we set fire to all the alcohol there. First, what's this? Laugh riot.
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
Sure, quick little detour. Maybe I can hear some good jokes.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
I'll bite. What's this laugh riot?
It's all about the Boffo Yokes. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize.
Alright, you're on. It's got to be better than killing rats.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambion. That's right, I got fiend zone. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elfsong patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me?
The narrator's delivery of that line was funnier than all of his jokes. Hey, I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. He said, Shatter? I hardly know her.
If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry.
Astarion looking over my shoulder as I consider this one. This one would be funny because I'm also Dragonborn. I tried sleeping with a Dragonborn the other night, but it didn't work out. He had erectile dysfunction.
Win or lose, I'm stealing that one.
The dead three, am I right? What losers. You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? Because they don't have the balls.
Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
Dramatic irony clearly didn't land.
Applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me. If you cross an owl bench,
Well, at least I found that last one funny.
If this was brewed with my barley.
Your kindness.
The cat just sleeping in the doorway. How very cat of it. Alright, what's down here?
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Getting some nice alcohol supply too. Whoops, I did not mean to actually just pick that one up. Aha, Karlach found a button. Now to continue looting the wine rack for a moment. Alright, that's all of them. This is what opens.
What's in here?
Okay, Rav, I don't know why you didn't just walk through that. But that's fine, I suppose. Ooh, more alcohol.
The Qualet's been awakened. Vlaakith's forces are near.
Ah, I see. So, we must have some Gith lying in wait down here, hoping to ambush us at the Emperor's hideout. I wonder if they know about him then.
Githyanki, Vlaakith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
That is the plan.
Ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Lae'zel, glad you could join us. The Kithraki have spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kalir, what reward do you think the astral prism will fetch once I pluck it from your corpse and present it to Vlaakith? What honors, what riches will the Undying Queen grant me when I hand her the failed prince?
Stand down. I protect the prism on our queen's behalf.
The Undying Queen cares not for who delivers her the prism and the traitor prince within. All that matters is that it is delivered. The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone.
Interesting that you know about Orpheus in there. I guess you do outrank a lot of the other Githyanki we've encountered because you are a Chirai, one of the Inquisitors. You're not like a Kithrak. But yeah, strike me and die. A failed warrior forgotten by your people. I'm tempted to use friends. But considering she's already pretty hostile, I think that might just send her over the edge even if we succeed. I only need to roll a 3 or above anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Damnable whelp. For 1,000 years I have given my life to Vlaakith. And you, Lae'zel, a child, an unascended, would snatch my glory for herself. You may keep your head. But I will yet be exalted. I will yet see my name carved in slate. Vlaakithka sivim hrath krashet.
The only thing that would have waited for you if you brought the prism back to Vlaakith was being consumed for the sake of her godhood. Or at least her attempt at godhood.
Vlaakith is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon.
I don't think that'll happen anytime soon.
Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
You'll reveal it to me. I mean, this looks like a hidden passage. I'm just looking around first. Parlor correspondence. To the Honorable Lord Eomain, I have received your request for support of the Knights of the Shield in the expansion of the fish oil trade. The Shield would not be adverse to such arrangement, but the risks it would incur rather outweigh the cut you have proposed. In short, we are prepared to do business with you, but let us meet to hammer out the finer details. I await your response. Master Yoru Nightshade. Record of operations in Neverwinter. A ledger documenting the dates of every sabotage operation in Neverwinter and the code names for the Knights of the Shield agents involved. Ah, so they're like a secret organization. I mean, what should have given that away is the fact that we had to come through a secret passage to get down here, but I digress.
That might be worth a look.
Did I just spy the button on the other side of the door? There we go.
Might be worth a look.
At least the Starian succeed on this one.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
Sword of the Emperor.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. Shapeshifter Slayer. This weapon deals an additional 1d4 damage against shapeshifters or polymorphed creatures. Magical durability. The wielder has +2 bonuses saving throws and spells, and it's a +2 weapon. Could be useful against Orin and her doppelgangers, but otherwise meh. Let's see here. Some books. Ooh. Luke's Freezing Sphere. What's this?
The shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality. My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
You say that, and I am pretty horribly ugly because of my whole half-illithid thing. Although you can't really see it from this camera angle. Cerebral Citadel Armor. Frightened immunity. You can't be frightened. Illithid protection. If the wearer is infested by a Mind Flayer tadpole, I think that's supposed to say infected, they gain +1 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Cerebral Citadel Gauntlets. Illithid Euphoria. Charm or frighten a creature to gain... to gain a 1d4 bonus on attack rolls and saving throws. Neither are particularly useful for someone like Lae'zel, who would be the one using this if we were using this.
Something over there.
Yeah, we already looked in there. Butterfork.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
And here's a portrait of Stelmane.
There she is, in all her glory. Jubelin Stelmane, my old partner.
The texture detail got finer as we zoomed in. Oh, it's also still good now. At first it was kind of rough.
Something over there.
Are these for people whose brains you were gonna eat?
The chains I use to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
Okay. Empty brain jar.
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
Recipe for fiddlehead soup.
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
Ingredients. Chopped fiddleheads. Knob of butter. 1 onion chopped, 1 clove of garlic minced, 1 tablespoon of flour, half a pan of chicken stock, assorted vegetables, potato, leek, carrot, chopped, heavy whipping cream, salt and pepper. Melt the butter in a large pot over a hot fire. Do not burn. Stir in the onion and garlic until softened. Add flour, continue stirring. Add chicken stock and bring to a boil. Add fiddleheads and vegetables. Raise away from fire, simmer until vegetables are tender. Stir in the cream, season, and serve. Huh. Maybe Yenna would like to cook that for us. That is if she's not actually been replaced by Oren, but I digress. Dog collar.
Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
Yeah, dogs are good dogs. Dogs are good. What just came out of my mouth? Dogs are great pets to have. Wonderful companions. Or, as I just said, dogs are good dogs. Put that on a quote and slap Maleficus 2024 on the end of it. Yeah, I think that was everything in there. Some chests. Ooh. Won't say no to some gold and such. Potion. Always appreciated. Halsin.
No, you can't be here. It's not safe. She has my scent. Run. Do not stop until you feel sunlight and fresh air.
Run from whom?
Orin. Orin the Red. She tormented me with blades and hot irons. I resisted. But then she forced me to drink a foul brew. The rabid, cursed blood of all manner of beasts. I lost control. I felt the bear take over. Blood crazed. And she forced me into a cage. Along with children taken from the streets. I was powerless to stop myself. Their screams, her laughter, it's all I can hear. I do not deserve to see the sun again. She's too strong. You have to turn around. Go. Let me buy you some time. She's coming for you.
You know, I'm not entirely sure I believe this is really you. Orin has done this trick a few too many times, posing as people as we walked into the city, and that seems like some self-aggrandizing language if ever I've heard it. I will not run. I have no fear of Orin.
Then you are an even dumber beast than your druid friend.
Look at it. Father's favorite, all lost and wandering. Have you forgotten the way home? Should I set your lapdog to screaming? That could help you find the way.
What have you done with Halsin?
Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will save him for you. We can peel his corpse together once the Banite is dead. Gortash betrays us, bloodkin. He sets a leash to our slaughter, uses us to drive the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill the tyrant, smear him across his rock-rotten halls, and pluck the netherstone from his carcass. Then we duel, sweet slaughterkin. The winner claims the stones, Baal's true chosen. The loser rots on his altar. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
So, this was Orin's intention. A combat against a fellow scion of Baal, witnessed by the Lord of Murder himself. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Yeah, so this is a bit of a delicate situation because she has Halsin. She could end up just killing Halsin if I disagree. So I'm going to agree, but I'm not going to honor my word. A duel it is. I will extinguish Gortash, then I will come for you.
The promise of slaughter, of pain and humiliation, and the sound of blood dropping into the gutter. But first, you must make gutspill of the tyrant. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Come to my temple before you turn Gortash to carrion, and I will ready your friend's corpse to greet you. Baal is waiting, slaughterkin. Do not disappoint him.
And suddenly I am encumbered. She probably just gave me Halsin's stuff. Yep. Here, hold on to this for me. And hold on to this for me. So yeah, she has Halsin. I kinda don't want to leave him to her. I think we should find out where she is quickly. I think if we deal with her without dealing with Halsin, without dealing with Gortash, wrong name, we could stop her from cutting Halsin down if we act quick enough. Quick enough once we reach the Temple of Baal, that is. Journal stamped with the official seal of Duke Belen Stelmane. It appears to be an attendance log of the care given during during the Duke's ongoing illness. The most recent entries detail a deterioration in the Duke's condition. Kate explained the relapse. Duke lacks appetite, awareness, or interest in anything. Occasionally asks after the visitor, which I suspect might be the cause of the current condition. Duke used to receive a visitor in private every 10 day, always hooded and cloaked, always shown in and left to attend the Duke privately. No lack in finding, oddly enough. Can't recall the visitor's gender, or no luck in finding, rather, or even stature. Could be a half-orc or half-fling for all I know. Hoping for their return, the visits appeared to ease the Duke's mind and body greatly. So potential cause for the condition, and a bit of a amorphous stature, always cloaked, could be the Emperor using an illusion like I speculated before. But that seems to indicate that he might be the cause of that, if that is the case. Of course, that could just be speculation of the person who wrote that. But something to keep in mind nonetheless.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Yeah, move these crates, Lae'zel, please. There's a vent. Thank you. There's a vent there. Did I just barely miss the vent?
Forward.
Ah. Sorry, Lae'zel. There, got it that time.
No one stopped me yet. Moving ahead.
Okay, and there's a lever right there. Yep, and that shut off the gas.
Still in control. Just.
Someone there?
Yeah, pick this lock for me, Astarion.
Easy.
Invasion plans of Baldur's Gate. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting the upper city, lower city, and outer city as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as the Grey Harbor and the near course of the Chianthar.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Okay. There's something up here as well. But Astarion's not going to be able to fly up. We'd have to either stack some boxes or have Lae'zel give him the Githyanki Psionic for jump.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Let's go this way first and foremost, why don't we? More noxious fumes. Ah, ball coat, cultists by the looks of things. Not ball coats. Shooting at people.
What's up for discussion?
Halt! This one is an ally of Our Lady in Red. Orin spoke of you. You walk in the Dread Lord's favor. Perhaps you wish to partake in his service. Go ahead. Their blood is yours to spill.
I wish I could just say leave them to me and have them walk away and then just not kill the refugees. I'm worried that this will initiate combat with them. This is leaving them to their business. So I'm going to go with this one, even though it's not really what I want to say. I will not slaughter these people. I will free them from your tyranny. Hopefully Orin doesn't kill Halsin for attacking some of her assassins, but I digress.
Heretic! You act against Orin, you act against Baal, and our Lord has no mercy for sinners.
Let's just hope that word doesn't get back to Orin. I think that's what I can hope for. Okay, so you will be going first. Nice. Okay, and you're right there. Still within attack of opportunity range. I just used my action on that. Yeah, just get right here. Alright, Karlach. You'll be going next. Plus Astarion can use some backup. I don't think I want to use a rage for this fight. Then again, probably going to take a long rest pretty soon. We've not had one in all of Act 3 yet. And I know that I'm starting to get kind of low on spell slots, I believe.
Never a dull moment.
I have a few left. Kinda low. You know what? Yeah, I'll use my rage. Okay, let's see if we can finish you off first. Yep. And then got this unstoppable thing going on. Target can't be moved by force. Oh yeah, and I also use my bonus action. Apparently it's a slow brain morning for me. Ooh. How'd you miss her while stunned? Yeah, it's my turn next anyway. Alright. So we've got you. You still have one level of unstoppable. I also can replace Scorching Ray pretty soon, I think. Huh. I mean, they do 2d6 damage each ray. This does 1d10 plus 6. Hold on. Some math is going to be done real quick. I don't know why I paused to do the math. It was just a very simple in-the-head calculation, but the average damage for d6 is 3.5, because it's an even number. There's no direct center. So 2d6 would be 7. And then for Eldritch Blast, average damage for a d10 is 5.5 plus 6. That's 11. So yeah, this will do more damage on average with 3 beams. This also having 3 beams. And then force damage is also a damage type that's less resisted. So I can replace Scorching Ray on my next level up. Right, so your unstoppable is now gone. And let's see what else we can do with our bonus action. Ooh, a Mind Blast. The target is blocked. I see. Yeah, how does it feel to be stunned, huh? Laser. I probably should have gone for him first, but ah well. Let us just finish you off. And then finish you off. There we go. Now it's just you left, and you're stunned. Astarion. Stab again. And stab again. Oh, wow. Yeah, and Astarion doesn't have Call the Weak. Yeah, that went rather well, if I do say so myself. Those refugees are getting away, thankfully. Let's just go down here. This area seems like it's slightly trapped. So I don't want to linger up there and have my companions walking all over it. Oops. I did not mean to hit the oil barrel. I thought it was something that I could loot. We have some more noxious fumes over here. Is there another lever by chance? Not that I can see. Is there a vent? Right there. And right there.
Action, not reaction.
Oh, that's too far away. I'm not going to worry about it.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have. Let's have a look.
Some gold, some more gold, and you have a biscuit.
Should mind my step.
There's a lever right there. Since that area does seem kind of trapped, I'll use my mage hand. And by the way, yes, that's a mod that lets me cast it more than once per short rest. I think... Calm down, Rav. I think it's kind of silly that Baldur's Gate 3 has it so you can only cast Mage Hand once per short rest.
Here goes nothing.
It's a cantrip. You should be able to cast it as often as you need.
Very well.
I hope these aren't the refugees that just escaped. Looks like we have a sort of raft system going on. That legit startled me a bit. I think the burning corpses should have given away that something was off there. Yeah, let's just do a short rest. We're going to long rest soon anyway, and all of us were a little bit damaged. But yeah, I don't know if you guys heard the jump that I did that caused my desk to shift a little bit. I didn't feel like lockpicking. Okay. More sewer this way. There's got to be a way out around here somewhere. Well, here's a waypoint. Is that Arabella?
That's curious.
Dominate person, that could be useful. Living Large Timbo. What a fucking name. Did you kill these people yourself?
I should speak up.
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella?
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a look at that. Or do I want to try to read her mind? Yeah, something seems off about this. I'm gonna try reading her mind. Sure. Yep, good thing I did that.
Arabella's inner voice is quieted by thoughts from the far past. The stone holds records of all those who have passed by it. The histories flow from Arabella into you, creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The girl is collecting every last vision. It's as natural as breathing for her.
Yeah, that stone is pretty incredible. I saw past events as if I'd been there myself.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen.
And there are corpses everywhere. What happened?
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with.
And have you been on your own this whole time?
Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning.
Those bandits must have quite the sadistic streak to see a lone refugee child and turn their daggers on you. Sound like you particularly have anything useful. At least if I was them and I was sizing up a mark, I wouldn't think you would have anything useful and wouldn't think you're worth taking from. Yeah, to turn a blade on a child is also pretty awful. Good thing you dealt with them. They had no idea who they were messing with, clearly.
Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
Are you still in correspondence with Bone Man? Breastplate. That's pretty heavy, so Lae'zel, you can hold on to that. Wait, what was that name? Woodchips Grant. Ogreberry Cullum. Yeah, so this is a dead end. So is that the stone you've been looking at right there? Do you have anything else to say?
Hey again.
Nope. Okay, I guess I will just leave you to it. So she's gathering knowledge from that thing. Sounds like she's gonna turn out to be quite the powerful wizard of some sort.
Open up.
Is this trapped? I should probably check before I loot it. Okay, no. Parchment. Everything is here, just as I promised to my favorite customer. These were not easy to slip past both bone cloaks and fists. I assume you will... I assume you will be prompt in leaving my payment in the usual manner. Until next time, your faithful procurer. Well, whoever that package is for is not going to be getting their package, I don't think. What's with the grease all over the place? Don't laugh at Karlach for slipping.
Swim.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
Cranium rat.
We see, we know.
That sounded slightly like the Elder Brain.
I keep forgetting. What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
Wizard, huh?
But we are troublemakers.
Shut up and keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
Well, we'll take a look at this next time, because that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.